Hi, this is Karon Thackston with marketingwords.com. I've been blogging a long time and I've been through the situations where I've tried to figure out, should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? What am I going to blog about this week? And everything else that you can possibly imagine. I want to give you 5 different types of blog posts you can create. And you can use these with all sorts of different topics. You can switch them up from month to month and create different types. So it's not just a one-off use. You could do these repeatedly. And I also want to talk about who your blog is really for and how to make a connection with your readers. So first of all, the 5 ways. The first one is pretty standard, and you've probably heard of it. It's a how-to blog post, but I'll give you a twist on doing a standard how-to. Typically, you see those and they come out with very broad topics. How to change a tire, how to answer the phone, or whatever it is that somebody's writing about. The more specific you get with your how-to, the more traffic you're going to get to your blog post, and the more readers are going to appreciate it. So instead of how to write a blog post, 5 ways to write a blog post that will grab your readers and the search engines, or something along those lines. Or how women can change tires safely on the side of the road, and give specific tips about that. Most of the time, when people are looking for information, it's not really the general topics. Yes, they search for that and they realize this is not what I'm looking for. And then they go back and they add words. So instead of how to change a tire, then women go, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to lift up this tire and all this other stuff, when I weigh 120 pounds and it's not, I can't pick that up. I can't turn those nuts on the tire to get it off. How am I supposed to do this? The last time I had a flat tire, it was on the side of the road. So then they start adding things to their search until they find the specific information they're looking for. So narrow it down and get as tight with your topic as you can. The second one is to tell a story. A lot of business blogs especially are lacking in this area. They don't communicate personal details as often as I think they should. Stories are relatable. They let people engage with you and know a little something about you. And when you can use something that's happened to you personally in a business blog, then you're able to spark that little extra bit of interest. Chances are pretty good that throughout the week you can come up with at least 1 or 2 stories, things that have happened to you, places you've gone, interactions with other people. Maybe you went into a local computer store in your area last week and you had some issues with your computer, or you just wanted some updates done, or whatever it was. And as you're talking to the shop owner, she compliments you on your outfit and tells you, oh wow, your hard drive is organized so neat, and just making friends and talking with you in a genuine way, and how that made you feel, and you appreciated it so much. And then relate that, give the moral to the story, if you will, relate that to how your blog readers can use that in whatever topic that your blog centers on. Then number 3, interview somebody. Every blog post you write doesn't have to be strictly an opinion piece where you're giving tips or hints or ideas. If there's someone that you think your blog readers would be interested in hearing from, send them an email. Can I shoot over 8 or 10 questions and ask you to answer those with as much detail as possible, and then format that into an interview and put it up on your blog. Then when you promote it, You can tag that person or that company in all your different social posts and put it in the hashtags, and that's going to drive even more traffic. Ask them, hey, here's this interview that we did together. If you'd like to share it with your followers, here's the link. And you'll get more traffic, and they'll appreciate being invited to appear before somebody else's readership. So that's another great idea. Number 4, investigate. If there's new technology in your niche, if there's a new product that you're thinking your target audience would find useful, maybe you even want to get a review copy of the product or purchase it yourself and use it, then you can do a demo. You can show them how it works, whether you like it or not. If there's a special offer, if you're going through all of this, then maybe the company will give you a coupon code or something to share with your audience. So investigate that. If there's news, if there's been a scandal, if something's going on in current events, do some time investigating. Quote your sources. Let your readership know what's happened. Put your reporter hat on and bring them the latest events that are going on with your industry. And then number 5, introduce something new to them, whether that's a new idea, a new twist on something old. If you have a new way to develop web pages, perhaps you've done some research with your clients and you found that if you move the logo from one side to the other side, or if you put the contact form here instead of there, or use orange instead of blue, or whatever it may be, that you get these different types of results. It's a new idea that most people aren't using yet. Maybe you run a pet blog and you've been traveling a lot with your pet, and you've discovered that instead of putting your pet in a kennel, that if you use the dog harness, put them in the back seat and use the new types of dog harnesses and let them just sit down or lay down or whatever they want to do instead of being in the crate, that your pet behaves better and didn't have to get up and go to, make a rest stop as often and things of that nature. Whatever it is that you've seen or you've done that's new, bring that to them. People are always looking for something new. We all seem to get in a rut in whatever line of work we're in. So having those fresh ideas are awesome. As you're writing blog posts, a question that I get a lot when it comes to blogging is, people always say, I need to focus everything on my readers, but isn't my blog about me? You need balance. That's my personal opinion. The blogs that I've seen that are strictly about a company or that focus on one particular topic and they do it exclusively, they're not very genuine in building a relationship, those are the ones that I usually don't stick around too long. Yes, your blog is your blog. You created it. Chances are really good that one of the reasons your readership sticks around is because of your personality, and you need to show that through your blog. If you're a very opinionated somebody and you develop an opinion and hold the line, then stick with that. Don't waver from that. But also take into consideration what your blog readers are looking for. If there are topics that they would like to see you cover, maybe if you've never even considered these before, you give it a second thought. If there's a different way they would like to see you interact with them, you've gotten some suggestions for doing video blog posts instead of written ones all the time, or making some other changes, be open to that. Yes, it's your blog. It's your personality that attracted them. But if you don't engage and create relationships and make them feel part of your blog, those readers that keep you up and going and in business are going to start to dwindle. So make it a give and take, and more like a joint effort. Your blog, your personality, you're the one that attracted them, but take them by the hand and bring them along with you. Come on, let's go. if you get suggestions. If you don't get suggestions, ask. That also makes people feel included. Do a poll on your blog. Send out a survey once a year or twice a year and ask them, what do you like the most? What do you not like the most? What's missing? What can I do for you that would be helpful, that would get you where you want to be? And that also brings them closer and builds a connection. I hope it's been helpful. I hope you love blogging as much as I do. If you have questions or comments, please leave them below. And as you're scrolling, when you hit that subscribe button, I'd love for you to click it and stick around on the video channel. You'll get notifications every time I put a new video up. I'll also leave down below links to the Marketing Words blog with a couple of examples about the types of posts that I talked about today. I hope you have a great rest of the week and good luck with your blogging. Before you go, subscribe to the Marketing Words channel by clicking the button and check out the Marketing Words blog for more clever ways to convert better, sell more, and build a better business.